This is Salamancer, and today we have a game with a couple of Reddit teams. I know you guys love your Reddit teams. I love my Reddit teams. It's MeaN versus the Jolly Ranchers. They're in a, I didn't check, a rather low division of ETF2L Highlander. I think it's both teams' first time playing, but nonetheless, they were having a little friendly scrimmage before the season officially started, and they did want it shoutcasted sort of as an inauguration for their team, so hey, why not? Looks like right now the Jolly Ranchers doing quite a good job here of keeping all their players alive. Got a much higher Uber percentage here at the very beginning of the game as well. Whereas our team MeaN here somehow is still managing to keep their position on the point. Keyzerin looking for the kill on the sniper and does get that headshot with full charge. Now he's probably going to be able to take out this heavy or the medic, or, well, actually, a nice stab there takes out the heavy. And the medic just getting way too far forward. You got to drop back when you lose your entire team like that. And so MeaN's medic there was taken down. That was, what is the full name there? Nieku, maybe? Yes, it was. So Nieku, well, no, that's Pyro. Nurk is the medic, or N3RK. I don't know, Nurk seems better to me. But the Jolly Ranchers do right now possess the point, and it looks as if they're going to hold on to it for a while. They have a big Uber advantage right now. Didn't see whether they actually popped that first Uber or lost their medic, but anyway, here comes a little attack by Team MeaN. It is a little attack. They're keeping their medic alive here behind the rocks. He will not be sniped for the moment, but a spy, once again, stabbing that heavy. That spy is being very useful to the red team right now, and Nurk, once again, getting aggressive after his heavy dies. I mean, it's the kind of thing where, yeah, you don't expect it, but it's also kind of a free medic kill in a lot of situations, and you really don't want that to happen to your team. Anyway, he's still alive right now, so he will be able to keep his demo man up. They're going to push forward. Thing about them, though, is that... what's that name for the sniper? Hjalmar? Yes, Hjalmar had like 2 health left, and that's going to make him feel very iffy about trying to get the snipes on. And look at how much time is off the point already. Over a minute right now for the Jolly Ranchers, who should be able to win this round at this rate. I mean, they've already popped the Uber once again, and it looks like it has, it's just about to expire here. There goes the counter Uber from Blue, so they're finally going to get something done here. Hive-minded, meanwhile, taking down Tun, the spy there, for the heavy. I think I've actually played with Tun on the, is it the West Coast server? No, it's the European server. My bad, it is definitely the Europeans. Oh, nice finish off there by Hive-minded. I like that. Blasted a sticky back into the feet of that demo man, and he detonated it on himself to finish himself off. So Hive-minded just kind of like, oh, thanks for the help, bro. I didn't know you were trying to help my team, but it's always wonderful when you do. So the Jolly Ranchers still hold the point even after that attack there with the Uber from Team MeaN. They're trying their best, but right now they can't seem to get enough of an attack up, losing their teleporter there, which is actually a really important thing, even on Viaduct, where it seems like a really small map. You want those reinforcements there as fast as possible. MeaN right there taken out for Team MeaN. And finally, Team MeaN caps the point, but already it's getting capped back. Look at the positioning of our red team right now. Good kill on the engineer, but Tun needs to get out of there, and no, it's a bit too late. Did go for the saps, so he took down the entire engine nest, but it's not going to matter too terribly much, as the entire red team is still here, still holding, well, not still holding on to the point, but still holding good position in front of the point. And they're getting a lot of kills. They just need to get somebody who can actually go stand there on the point. They're waiting for an Uber, maybe, which is very close. 80% right now for Camilo. And there you go. Now that they've almost got their Uber, they are pushing a bunch of heavy, high HP classes out there on the point so they can cap it, get that time back in their favor. And Team MeaN is getting pressured back through the little main valley there once again. Scout eating a couple of scattergun shots here, and he has not been taken out yet, actually. So, oh, if that name is what I think it is, Snuggle Bear, the scout for Team Jolly Ranchers, manages to get away with murder there. Didn't actually, I don't think he got any kills back there, maybe one, but gonna be okay. So Keyzerin looking for some good shots over there, and chucking the PP over at his enemies to make sure that they take those mini crits. That's something that is true to life. If you throw PP at somebody, like especially if it's in a jar, then the next couple of bullets or whatever that hits them gonna deal like 135% of their normal damage. So now you know, and this is why, of course, military handbooks revolve around the strategic use of urine. Anyway, Team MeaN has just a bit of overtime on the point, but they don't have anybody in position to really take it. Acid flashback here. The heavy is going to be standing on that point. Air blasted a little bit off by the pyro, but not a lot the pyro can do against a spun up heavy in his face. So there you go. That is round 1 in favor of the Jolly Ranchers. And I did tell my stream chat that the Jolly Ranchers team They're a team from Reddit. They named themselves after something a little bit less than savory, and by that I mean I gag when I think about that story. So I'm a little upset at their team name, but you know, honestly, it's kind of hilarious. I'm not telling the story. Don't even ask me to tell the story. I'm not telling it. But if you read Reddit a lot, you may know about it anyway. In which case, don't link it to anybody because that would make you a terrible person. Anyway, the Jolly Ranchers here may end up losing the point this time around, but good backstabs, good heavy work right now. They're actually Hjalmar got a good shot there on Acid Flashback. So yeah, Jolly Ranchers might lose a point here to Team MeaN. They could get away with this, but they've got to start getting some time down on the point, and right now they're not doing that. They've got to get the medic healing up more than just the demo man. Get the heals on this soldier as well so he can go stand out there. If they have a 300 health soldier on the point, that's going to let him get a lot of cap time down, and they're not doing it right now. Camilo has 86, almost 90% Uber, and it's probably going to be the regular Uber once again. We've got Mars over here. He sees the Razorback, so he knows he can't get that, but he's going to go for the headshot there, gets one headshot, and then finishes him off with the other ambassador. So that is, of course, a nice weapon to use when you are trying to focus down the enemy sniper. Let's see here. Team MeaN not able to get the point just yet because Camilo Cienfuegos has managed to push his team forward onto the point. Even though he loses the heavy, he still stands up here because you know it was just a backstab. Manages to, what, did he overheal that Engineer? Oh yeah, Engineer getting over here and apparently trying to repair his mini sentry, which you actually can't do. It is first to 3, according to Acid Flashback. Thank you for the update on the rules there. So they may not be playing for terribly long if the Jolly Ranchers manage to get a good amount of time on the point. Team MeaN, though, getting out here pretty quickly. After about 30 seconds of Jolly Ranchers holding the point this time, they have capped it. So it's looking a little bit better for them at this point. A lot of people on our red team on fire right now and taking a lot of damage from Vivian, but he didn't get any kills. Not willing to push quite far enough forward to do that. Now he's taken maybe a headshot. Looks like his medic is down, so not a lot you can do about that. Jolly Ranchers pushing in here, and Lollyflops actually has kind of low health. Oh, he's finished off by Hjalmar, who once again is doing some crazy work right now. Where is Hjalmar? Using the Bizarre Bargain, actually, which has the interesting effect of increasing charge time, I think, if you get headshots, or decreasing charge time, I should say. So you charge your shot less in a lot less time if you can get like 3 or 4 headshots in a row, but then if you're getting headshots, you don't usually need to charge all that much, except maybe to take out a heavy. But it's not usually used in these leagues just because headshots are quite inconsistent, and so you don't normally see that. Anyway, precast wig, like the wig that you wear before a cast, a precast wig, of course. We do that all the time. Does manage to help. Well, he tries to go in to take out Hjalmar, but Kierzan takes him out instead. So nice job there. And I think we are going to witness once again Jolly Ranchers holding on to this point for quite a long time. They've got a good time advantage so far, and there's really not a lot that our blue team can do right now. They're trying to get in position with just a soldier at the moment, and they're pushing in more or less one at a time, which is disadvantageous for our blue team. You can see that they're going to get focused down pretty quickly, or at least usually, but actually a lot of the red team did have to retreat there after taking quite a bit of damage. But yeah, they're going to get focused down pretty quickly. They're going to take a lot of damage here. Good kill on Acid Flashback by, once again, the Spy. Ton doing a lot of damage right now. And Camilo has to get back looking for spies, but those aren't spies, so you could actually heal him up right now. There you go, is doing just that. Meanwhile, Nieku, the Pyro, once again goes down, but they've popped an Uber onto the point and are going to begin the capture process. Nurk taking out the needles once again. Probably wants to heal his team some more here instead of being the battle medic. And using the Bone Saw, interestingly. Which maybe this guy's just totally new. I'm not sure because I don't know. Maybe it's just totally vanilla. No, it's not because it was a Bizarre Bargain. So I don't know. That's kind of a weird choice to me. But there goes the Uber on the point for our red team, and Nurk deciding that the needles are still going to be a good choice. There's a good backstab by Ton once again, showing us that he is he's trying to help prop up his team. I wonder what the score is for him right now. He should yeah, he's actually up at the top of his team by quite a bit. 45 points for this guy. He's got the most points of anybody, and is going to go for a backstab on the sniper. I'm sorry, doesn't manage to get it just yet, but finishes him off with a revolver. And now he's going to disguise up once again, walking right into a soldier. So be careful about where you choose to disguise. So Nieku looking for a spy, but he doesn't have to worry right now. Anyway, a lot of rocket spam coming in over here, but there's going to be a nice level 3 sentry to hold down this position here for Team MeaN. So they could get back out and capture the point pretty quickly. The times are actually fairly close here. Jolly Rancher is going to hold on to it for another few seconds, though, and this sentry might get taken down. It's getting spammed pretty hard by stickies, rockets. Those stickies sometimes missing, though, and that's actually going to cost Jolly Ranchers quite a bit in terms of taking out their enemies at this position. Still, Sniper gets a good kill on the Eku there, and so we are seeing the Jolly Ranchers, even though they're losing a couple players, have not lost any time on the point right now. It's less than 30 seconds left for our red team. Now they're losing so many, it's only 3 left alive. They are going to lose the point and are going to have to recapture it. And they're going to have to recapture it against a team that almost has an Uber. So Nurk's actually doing a really good job. I don't want to call him new because he does have a very good idea of where he should be hanging out as a medic, you know, behind these rocks and signposts, keeping his head down so that the sniper can't get him. I'm surprised by how aggressive of a medic he is. But Raquin, I don't know, is taken out there by Snuggle Bear, who is not looking especially snuggly right now. Instead, he's looking like he wants to murder somebody. And the times are evening up once again, but Team MeaN's losing a lot of players right now. Nurk's going to have to be pretty careful here as he is getting pressured pretty hard by this. Oh no! Eats a sticky and drops the Uber. Snuggle Bear then taken out in turn, but Hjalmar going for a kill on Kierzan. It's just chaos all over the place. Jolly Ranchers are getting some time down on the point though, and that's going to be extremely important. Hjalmar getting a lot of kills here actually, and now he's just going to try and knock out this mini sentry to help his team push forward, but can they do it? Very, very, very close times right now, but I think Jolly Ranchers should have this round won. Look, it's only 2 players left alive for Team MeaN. There goes Hjalmar, killed by Precast Wig. Who, is he wearing a wig? You could kind of imagine that's a wig, like poking up through his helmet, although not really. But no, Jolly Ranchers looking good right now. They are going to win this round as well, unless Blue Team can pull a miracle here. 1 second left, and the Pyro tries to get on the point, but it's too late. So, good round there for Jolly Ranchers once again. They have managed to defeat Team MeaN twice in a row. And we'll see here if they can manage to win 3 in a row, or whether we're going to see Team MeaN come back, bring some action in this game. Cracked on here. He's doing a pretty good job as an engineer. I wonder if he is allowed to use the Wrangler, because honestly I'd like to see that. The Jag, not an especially useful wrench either, just because the build time on it, you have to be actively punching things with that wrench, or hitting things with the wrench, and even then it's only like less than a second of difference in build time, so you know, not especially useful. But Team MeaN losing a lot of players right now. Jolly Ranchers getting out on the point, and once again they're going to have the early lead in time. A lot of heavy classes out here being healed, all by the medic who already has an Uber ready to go, and the spy is, there you go. He was actually like bumping into somebody, which of course caused him to appear as a semi-translucent dude. And the Jolly Ranchers now sitting on the point very comfortably here. There goes the Uber actually, which I'm not sure why they popped that. I don't think they had to. Maybe somebody called that there's a sniper watching him or something. But anyway, they do find the medic, and they get the kill on the heavy. Now going for the medic as well. Nurk is going to take a lot of damage, and there you go. He is down. So Camilo's down as well. Actually, Nurk could get a slight, ever so slight Uber advantage. I don't expect it to be used too much, though. I think they're both going to have about the same. And Acid Flashback's been doing a really good job here of holding down the point. What is the scores for the red team right now? Kind of what you would expect. Camilo on the top, leeching the kill points and assist points and Uber points and everything off of his team. Acid Flashback not doing too terrible himself. His Pyro is actually beating him in points, though, which is pretty darn crazy. Where is that Pyro? Hive Minded has been doing a pretty awesome job all game. And one of the things he's been doing is extinguishing people by air blasting them. That actually gives you points, so it's a pretty awesome thing to do. And he's got some good survivability here next to this dispenser as well, which is getting spammed. He's probably going to have to go find a health kit, but not too bad. Look at how much time is off this point already. Jolly Ranchers with 1:30 off the clock, so it's just 1:30 left before they may end up winning pretty much everything here. Hjalmar going to go for some headshots, and he seems like he's pretty darn good at it. No, says Precast Twig, or Precast Twig or something. That red soldier there has been doing a pretty darn good job of shutting him down, and that's kind of what you want to see your soldiers do. If you can trade on a map like this, Viaduct, if you can trade a soldier for a sniper, you often want to do that. But Team MeaN pushing on. Oh, they were pushing on to the point and could have had something going there, but no Uber for them meant that their heavy actually did die. He was basically the only one pushing up. There's a little bit of extra spam going down on Jolly Ranchers at that time, but it looked like they just had a little bit better focus fire. They focused down that heavy. He is dead. And Camilo spots out the enemy sentry. Going to Uber the Pyro into it just to try and finish it off. And hey, who doesn't like to see an Uber Pyro every so often, right? Camilo, though, gets finished off there by Hjalmar and his Bazaar Bargain. And now Nurk is looking for somebody to heal. He's got to get that Uber built up. He's at 60% right now, and his team still doesn't hold the point. This is looking like it could be the end here. He needs to heal his soldier. Come on, man. Get that Uber going. And now healing the heavy, so that's probably a pretty darn good idea. But the scout coming in around behind, going to go for this medic. The medic needs to dodge a little bit harder, and he needs to call his team out. Get this team shooting at that scout. The scout does die. Nurk actually staying alive quite convincingly there. The point may get capped by Team MeaN. But it is in overtime right now, which means that as soon as Jolly Ranchers recap it, that is going to be it. I think that's going to be the game if they're just playing to 3. And Acid Flashback already declaring that he wants to push forward, but the rest of his team here, 295 health, only taken 5 damage, dodging rockets. How did that last rocket not hit him? I don't even know. But very quickly, Jolly Ranchers will recap. And it is 0-3, so they're calling GG. Thank you for watching. This is Salamancer. And I'm going to cast another one in just a second between the same teams on Upward. So you're going to want to check that out too. But make sure you hit follow. Make sure you hit subscribe on youtube.com/fatmop, Twitch TV/fatmop. And thanks for watching.